No, we lost our switch. You can see in my rear spaghetti, which I'm also gonna have a go at, I think, do a main run.
Still thunder all around me though, so maybe I spoke too soon.
Today is another day in the garage, and we thought we'd do it a little differently and show you a day in the life. So from my perspective, my day starts at 11 o'clock, and the first thing we're going to be doing is just cracking on with the electric. So I think today is going to be the day that we power up that system, right? So let's get started. Now I don't want to get in the way of Mr. Man because he's actually welding on it today. So what I'm going to do is leave him to it, and I'm going to put all our switches back in the dash, but I have to find where I put them first.
I don't like it. What are you doing, love? What are you doing? You don't want to buy me a drink first? No? So a day in the garage starts for us as you'd expect, being English. Kettle is on, and we're going to have a proper pot of tea. And we don't muck about. We've got a proper tea cosy. We don't have a cup with a tea bag in. We go all out. Question for you tea drinkers. How do you have your tea? Tea first and then milk? Milk first then tea? Are you a drop of milk or half a cup of milk type of person? Let us know in the comments below. We don't need to worry about our cup breaking because we have a lovely thermal cup with an amazing Combi Chronicles sticker, which you can buy on our online store, don't you know? Oh, can't beat a cup of tea. We're ready to start the day now?
I have started like half an hour ago.
Oh, but tea?
Tea.
Tea.
Tea is important.
Cheers, Bab.
And here is our shiny new dashboard. And I took all these out at the start because they were all connected into the wiring loom, and I didn't want to disconnect them and then not know what they were, and it was easier to leave the switch in place, and I wanted to paint the dashboard. But now we're nearly at the stage where we're going to reconnect it all, so I've got to reinstall the switches, and then I might turn the fuse board on. Looks like the guys aren't impressed by the state of our door. Can't see why.
So whilst we're working in the garage, the cats are left to their own devices in the room, and it means we've got a very lonely Amy. Hey. Hello, little one. Hey. Although they're playing, they're not quite there yet at the stage where they can keep themselves entertained whilst we're busy working. But I think they're going to get there soon. Hey. Lexi. You're not a parrot. Do you know that? You're a kitten, not a parrot. You helping? Examining me for nits? Nope. I'm about to crack on with our pop-top roof, and I've got this bad boy which costs us $31, but I reckon that's going to be enough to cover our roof as we're not going with fabric. Just hoping it doesn't just cause all of the moisture in Ruby to drip on us in the night, but we'll see. I had to pop into town early, so it's a bit of a late start. So this is our breakfast, jelly sweets. See how excited you are. I'll show you guys what I got up to yesterday on the roof. Made a start with the filler. I've literally only put it on. It still needs sanding down and potentially a second layer in some places, but I think it's going to be a good solution. I'm feeling confident. And if I could only find my fucking spatula. It's got to be somewhere.
It's time. And then turn on the switch. And hope I didn't make any mistakes. No, we lost our switch. You can see in my rear spaghetti, which I'm also gonna have a go at, I think. I made one out of a stick, which works. I don't smell burning, so that's good. So let's see if things are going to plan. I'm going to check whether the feeds are coming down to the board, and I'm going to turn the key and see if all the ignition feeds power up. So let's see if we get 12 volt feed. I already checked my earth is good, so there's the other test board in. That's kind of a safety thing. I don't know if you can read that, but that is 11.6 volts, which is what our battery is right now, so that means it's coming down here. Okay. Just have to be careful that none of these wires touch that will be connected to things because they're alive, but that's okay. And then what we should get
So I've learned a valuable lesson. Never leave your tools lying around in the garage because they'll go walkies. Cannot find my scraper anywhere, which is annoying because I only bought it like 2 days ago. Right, looks like another trip to the shop for me. It's about to piss it down. Look at that over there. So the town Machachi, which we're staying in, isn't the fanciest of towns. It's a mixture of farmland and just poor indigenous people, really. But surrounded by volcanoes, which makes it kind of spectacular when it's not chucking it down with rain. Starting to get a bit moodier. Thunder's starting to echo all around nearby volcanoes. What do we reckon? Am I going to get absolutely drenched? Or is it going to hold out long enough for me to get a new scraper?
And it helps when you connect the correct cable. So instead of connecting the alternator, this time I've connected the batteries. Let's have a look. This should be live. It's a bit difficult because I keep thinking I can tell burning, but it's still getting the grinder, not my electrics. So we have permanent live, which means was it making a clicky noise? Oh, it's just the paint sticking. But it sounds like a fuse blown. I don't know how many fuses to blow at the moment, but all this is freaking me out. Now let's see if my permanent lights are live, which is this one. Is it that one? No, it's not this one. My diagram's not this. Live. Battery voltage of all of them, which is good. There's not these power or anything like that. So that's good. This should be live. This is permanent ignition feed. And if I turn the green, so permanent ignition. If I turn the key now, these should power up. Lost a little bit through the ignition there. Bit of voltage drop, right, it should be fine. And this top motor should be live, it's coming directly from the ignition. It's got a lot of voltage there. It's not even anything I can do. So on that basis, it means I should have more ignition live, so it means this point should be live. That's the internal ignition that I've made out of the relay. So that means that the earth's good, the relay's good, the main feed's good, the ignition's good. Nothing's touching because we haven't got smoke or a smell or anything like that. Obviously there's only so much that we can actually test without consumers and so on, but we can check that the fuse board puts out all the correct. Working. Then we can check ignition lives, which are these back here. So I should have 6. Yeah, I should have 6 ignition lives. Should be. So I can't check the whole fuse board, obviously. I haven't put any fuses in yet because I just wanted to see if the outputs were powering up, like to the fuses and so on. But so far we can say that it's looking pretty good. I have not made a horrific error yet. Obviously time will tell, but pretty happy actually. So I think we might need to put the dashboard in. Well, I have successfully powered the fuse board. Lee had to go buy himself a new card to put filler on with, and it's just started chucking it down. kind of hard to see. But you can trust me when I say it's raining really hard. So he is going to be not a happy camper. I'm pretty happy, and on the success of my non-fire, I think it's time for this.
And we have a winner chicken dinner, 50p, bargain. I'm almost back, and there's only a light drizzle, which means it hasn't been the worst detour of the day I had to do. Still thunder all around me though, so maybe I spoke too soon. I reckon the local graffiti artist can up his game a bit. I've seen better Bart Simpsons. Made it back just in time.
So I've just spoken to Mauricio, and he told me the doors aren't shutting nice anymore. It's because when we took the front panel off, it will have moved slightly as it's part of the structure of the chassis. So they're getting some equipment in, as you can see. Just gone through our wiring diagram, and I have tested all of the circuits basically coming out to make sure we don't have any problems before we go live, and actually it's gone pretty well. I have one problem, but that may be related to the fact there's no dash switch. Brake lights don't seem to be working, so I need to have a look at that. And then the only real issue where it actually blew a fuse was the central locking units, which was weird. But I figured it out, and it is the relays. So it's not actually a circuit problem at all. It's the fact that these are the two different relays, and one is like a 2 output relay and one is a switched relay with 1 output. So it was just shorting it to earth straight away. So I'm just going to swap them around and solve the problem. So all in all, it has been pretty successful. Quite happy today.
Okay, so according to the man on the internet, you need to mix this at a ratio of 5-1. As Willow put it, a golf ball to a pea. Maybe she was referring to something about me, but I'm not quite sure. Alright, so I got the mix slightly wrong this time. It's a bit different to the one I used yesterday, and as you'll see, it's got a massive lump of dry filler now, so try and mix a smaller amount and use it quicker, I reckon. Right, that one went a lot better, so I think we've got it sus now, so hopefully just going to plough through the rest of the day and get it all sorted. Banging, mate. Well, it was a bit of a late one, but I've got the base on. It looks a mess and it's dark, so you're going to have to wait until the morning, but we're getting there. And as a treat, Willow is cooking me curry, and I'm quite excited. So I'm in my gyms. I'm going to start working on this video, I reckon.